and nature provides some ingenious ways to even the odds. Take the frogfish. He hides from predators. In his disguise, the frogfish can sit back and attract lunch with a fishing pole mounted on his forehead. That black grouper on the ledge is hoping to catch one. The balance between predator and prey is always shifting. Sometimes, even the coral itself is prey. But the snail is immune. And he'll use it to drill through the star's leathery hide. Then he'll inject a venom that will dissolve the sea star from the inside out. Even different species you'd think would be enemies often help each other. Sort of a dermatology clinic. Another cleaning station. Away from this spot, the barracuda might swallow the little Spanish hogfish whole. They somehow manage to find this special spot. When algae accumulates on their shells, it can really slow them down. But the reef fish give them a good scrub. In exchange, the turtles give the reef fish a healthy vegetarian feast. That pulsing is how it swims. Each pulse also forces tiny animals inward, where they are stunned and consumed. But moon jellies sometimes swarm together in astonishing numbers. The stinging filaments slowly drag them in toward the translucent bell, where they will be dissolved and digested. Ocean currents can sweep entire kelp forests away from California's Channel Islands and out into the open sea. This one's about 5 feet across, but he can grow to more than 4,000 pounds, mostly on a gossamer diet of jellyfish. Looks like this time the entire family came along. Currents are as vital to life underwater as rain is to life on land. Along the North Pacific coast, they sweep nutrients up from the depths to nourish a dense growth of plankton. Barnacles are feasting too. They stick out their furry little legs to catch food.
They protect themselves with stinging cells hidden in their tentacles.
But there's a predator who covets those stingers. It's a rainbow nudibranch. And he's a thief. He eats tube anemone tentacles. Instead, he'll pass them on into the feathery gills on his back, where they continue to live. But like any good thief, the nudibranch, the Irish lord. He can hide from his enemies and his prey. He's got incredibly powerful claws. In fact, those claws are as fast as a .22 caliber bullet. That makes him the most powerful animal for his size in the world. If the octopus still doesn't get the message, maybe a shot to the chops will set him straight. 1,000 miles north, in the frigid waters of British Columbia, lives an octopus that is truly a sea monster. This octopus is on the hunt, and his favorite food is crab. One of them is the wolf eel. So as the wolf eel dines on urchins, he helps protect the forest, following right behind the night hunters. Giant manta. They feed only on plankton, scooping up millions of tiny prey in a single pack. And some not so little. So the sharks provide another kind of sanctuary for small fish as they travel from wreck to wreck across this desert of open sand. Lemon sharks and remoras. It's easy to see who benefits. By hitching a ride on the shark, the suckerfish can count on finding food. We're not used to thinking of sharks as helpful creatures. In the last 50 years, 90% of all the big fish have been taken from the ocean. We are taking more than the ocean can give. We now know that the killing of sharks is one reason why coral reefs are dying. Overfishing is decimating one species after another. Entire ecosystems have begun to unravel. Tonight, in the Gulf of Mexico, on the flower garden banks, the entire coral reef will spawn. Precisely 1 hour after sunset, coral polyps begin jetting spawn into the night sea, then star corals. How do animals that have no eyes to see or brains to think coordinate this event with such precision? Most will be lost in the depths, but with luck, a few tiny coral larvae will settle somewhere far away and give birth to new reefs. Not so long ago, we knew almost nothing about them. At last, we're beginning to learn how important all species are to each other, above and below the surface. And it's clear that our own destiny is linked to theirs.